Okay, welcome back to part 2 of this reading. If you are joining me from the earlier reading, so I was doing this reading on the I Ching. For those of you who have not seen it, I would recommend you look at it if there's anything that resonates with you in this reading. So we're talking about masculine energy who's going from a period of doing nothing, stagnancy, to taking action. It's like the I Ching is like turning back is alternating to great strength. Somebody basically is like they've been on the wrong path. They deserted something, a path that they were on. But now they're coming back because something has gone as far as it can go. And whatever it is in accordance with the law of nature. This is the path that this person's meant to be on. And they ran away from it. So now it has gone as far as it is allowed to go, and it is coming back to the point of origin, the original place where it's supposed to go, and it is requiring great strength. So yeah, the masculine energy is reviving. The light is returning. It says where the light was banished, it now returns. Okay, and apparently this masculine energy was surrounded by people who are not on a great path, toxic relationships, toxic people, yeah, stuff like that, basically. But it's like they kind of realize this, they've had this awakening, they're ascending, realizing this, and decide to turn back from this path, right? Leaving relationships that are not aligned with their true soul purpose behind. Okay, yeah, and I just suddenly got let go on the bottom. So some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in its divine time. And it says surprise, you may be surprised. So anyway, the cards that I pulled for this were, says confusion. So all seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. So this person is definitely, they're confused, you know. It's like with this awakening or ascension that they're going through, there's like a major shift happening for this person, and it's like the things that they've believed about life, the world, themselves, it's like none of that is actually making sense anymore. They're questioning all of that, so they're very much confused about what is the truth and what isn't, who they are not, etc. And the signs that they're seeing, is it like, are those actual signs? Am I losing my mind? Am I making a correlation where there isn't? So then we got boundary. Having sensible boundaries is important. So like someone is learning boundaries and being sensible about it. Learning that boundaries are important in relationships, in healthy relationships. So this person may have been the doer. And overexerting themselves, overextending themselves, taking responsibility for people and things that are not their responsibility. Or then maybe somebody was just like allowing people to do whatever and treat them however in the name of love, because they feel like you're supposed to deal with this stuff, learn, like live with it. Almost like this sense of I guess if you love somebody, then you love them unconditionally, but sometimes we confuse unconditional love with unconditional acceptance, and those two things are not exclusive, right? You still gotta have boundaries no matter how much you love someone. You know, and then Cupid, so it says love is in the air when Cupid is around. So there's definitely love on the brain here for someone. And connection, it says your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So there is someone here where, so if this person has created boundaries in their relationship, then they may have some confusion too in terms of like what they think love is, etc. They may be thinking this is a temporary thing, or just confused about the dynamics of the relationship, but it is like, no, this connection is eternal and unbreakable. And then we got universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. So they may have questions about, is this my person? Like, why do I feel this way so intensely about this person? And this is the answer, you know? And I know something, like, I was gonna look on the bottom here. We got, I read that one, but my other deck, interesting enough, which that wasn't all I was looking at, but it's interesting that we got, ooh, true love. It says, true love comes when you least expect it. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacle to find happiness. And union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So very interesting. True love comes when you least expect it. And then union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Interesting. And then we got marriage on the top. The marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So, and synchronicity. How beautiful. So yeah, somebody's getting signs and stuff about their person. There's someone that this masculine energy is getting signs about. Synchronicities. This person's name may be showing up in random places. Seen a lot of things that remind them of this person, related to this person, etc. And it could be weird, like in terms of like while they're thinking about this person, or have a question about their relationship with this person, they'll suddenly get the answer in like a physical form, a sign, a picture, a song, something like that. So we got connection here, and look at tic-tac-toe. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. And I thought that was ironic when this came out, because this is like two different decks, but the same thing comes out in two different decks. And then you got bond. A love bond grows over time. Beautiful. So this, especially knowing this is someone from their past, where it's like they're returning to something they walked away from. It's may have been like when they walked away, they thought it was like a superficial relationship. They were like very confused about the reality of that relationship, and kind of just figured, you know, I just gotta put distance and time between me and this person. I'll get over it soon. And this may have been like the way they're used to dealing with other relationships, where they've always just eventually forgotten about those people and that relationship, and they would move on. And now it's like, okay, it's been some time, and I have not forgotten about this person. I can't forget about this person. In fact, I feel more for this person than before. It's getting more intense. So yeah, they're realizing. So that is like one of the signs that they're getting. This love, their intense emotions for this person, feelings about this relationship, it has gotten stronger over time instead of diminishing. And then we got deeply. Ooh. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Well, someone's be doing some meditating and soul searching. And then learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So it's like both people are teaching each other. Whether they're aware of it or not, they're learning from the other person. Which would make sense if they're like the yin and yang, balancing each other out. And it says challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So this may be another thing that had confused this person. If there were challenges or obstacles that came in the way, where they're like, oh, there's reasons why we can't be together, we shouldn't be together. Like, you know what? Just because I am so drawn to this person, the fact that these challenges came up, this is a sign that they're not meant for me. We're not meant to be together. But in reality, it's like true soul connections involve challenges, and it's about overcoming them together. Right? Oh, and I got soul. It says your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. which I think I'm gonna say, ooh, 5:11 on the clock. I am going to save that for my other deck. There's another card in here that talks about something related to that. It says your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process, and guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So this person might be holding back. I know earlier in the I Ching, and again, should probably go back to that reading, but talked about forgiveness. Just because someone has repeated a mistake does not mean that they should not be forgiven, that they deserve forgiveness because they turn back. You know, they recognize the error of their ways. So this person might be feeling guilty about that, but also there is this element for some people where this person is married, they have a family, they may have actually just had a kid with this person, and they feel guilty about wanting something else or loving somebody else, maybe feeling like they don't deserve to be happy because they're a horrible person. And you know, again, 11:11 on my timer as I was saying that, but yeah, so yeah, this person might be guilt tripping themselves, or somebody might be guilt tripping them. Interesting. But anyway, so okay, so anyway, I'm gonna do this one, and it's like, so the message coming out here was love, and it says romance, fantasy, a noble and firm love. So with all this doubting that this person has, it's like Spirit is just reaffirming that this is right. This is a noble and firm love. It's going to be a lasting love. Yeah, this is, your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Now we got daybreak, the last obstacle before the emergence of life. So with this, trust the process. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. Again, these obstacles that are showing up, all these reasons, people might be like, oh, this is probably a sign that I should not be with this person. No, this is not gonna happen. There are things that have to happen in the background. There are things that are happening, the universe, source, shifting everything. Things have to be aligned, right time, right way, for this relationship to be sustainable, for it to do or go where it's meant to go. It's like building a solid foundation. So the last obstacle before the emergence of life, there is whatever this person's going through that is like really shaking their resolve. And if you heard the saying, it gets darkest before dawn. This is the last obstacle before daybreak. So yes, it seems extremely dark in their life right now, where they are right now, but it's like things are not always as they seem. Just gotta stick it through, trust the process. Whatever pain it is that they're enduring, this is like a purging process. Their soul is purging, leaving behind all the toxicities, obstacles, outdated thoughts and beliefs, trauma and stuff that have influenced the actions that they've taken in their life and in relationships, before they can come back together with this person. So it's like a rebalancing of the scales. And if you notice this card here, there is a scale and then there is a broken sword here. So this is definitely given like this fighting is done. These obstacles are over. The sword has broken. The swords on this person's path are no more. But something has to be balanced out still. Things are being balanced out for them to come back together. But there is definitely some broken trust with that as well. That's what I'm getting here. So all of this needs to be resolved and fixed, right? And then we got eclipse, a moment of darkness. I don't know when the next eclipse is, but something significant might be happening around this time. But yeah, moment of darkness. So this person they're in a dark place, but they're saying like this is the last obstacle before daybreak, you know, so it's almost over. Just gotta stick it through a little bit longer. And then use this time to observe, because we have observation. Observe, wait for the opportunity. You know, I just mentioned right place, right time, right way. Observe. Use this time, this moment of darkness, to be introspective, observe what's happening. You don't need to be taking action all the time. Just be in this place of stillness and just wait for the moment when it's time for you to take action. Because then we have merge. Wait for the moment for the two of you to come together, for your energies to come together. It's like a powerful combination to achieve excellence. So this is definitely giving power couple vibes. And then erupt. Ooh. Express your feelings, explode your energy. So there's going to be this right moment to come forth and let it all out. And I feel like this person may actually do that. It may seem like an eruption. Because there's a lot of emotion that's brewing within this person. They've had a whole lot of time to think, and they've been doing a whole lot of thinking to where they might think they're going crazy. And we got inspiration. Ooh, somebody's being inspired. So with this observation, the answer is going to come out. You found the key to your problem. Inspiration. Now we got set off. And this is like associated with the rising or the surging of the yang energy, the masculine energy. Somebody is being inspired to take action because they found the problem, the answer. They found the key to the problem, which is about, like, again, healing, things that need to be fixed, etc. Clearing of energy. And then we got a set off, the inception of everything. The inception of everything. Something's about to take off once, because now that they found the key, or when they do find that key, once they take action, it is full throttle ahead. Okay. So on the bottom of this deck, we have torment, which this is why all this messages of be patient and whatever is coming out, because they're going through a lot. There's a lot of changes that's happening in their life. And it says torment, stay optimistic, endure the suffering. So like I said, just hold on a little longer. Things are clearing. Daybreak is coming soon. An upswing, because wonderful things are coming. There's an upswing in the energy. Because if you remember again, the I Ching, things, once they reach their extreme, they have no choice but to turn back to the origin, point of origin. So if this person's in a dark place, they're very down in the dumps, the lowest point of their life, their rock bottom, whatever you want to call it, once they reach there, there's nowhere else to go but up. So things may be looking bleak right now, but they're about to take a swing in a positive direction. So okay, and yeah, it says the future is bright, keep moving forward. I don't know how many more messages somebody is, but things may not be looking great right now, but that's a lot to change for you. And now I'm gonna leave you with some messages, some love messages. And God, the first one here says time. You are trying too hard, give it time. So this is definitely like resonating with masculine energy, because masculine energy is active. It's like this is also giving someone who, again, a very practical person. They're always trying to make things happen. They have to make things happen, take things into their own hands. And it's like someone who doesn't have patience is what I'm getting here. So yeah, they're really trying to make something happen, trying to force something, but it's like things are already in motion. Just because you're not getting results when you want them, or how you think they should look, just let it happen and trust the process. Your soul is doing some work here for you. And you got only time will tell. Only time will tell. And I was like, I thought it was funny, like these two cards came out right after the other. Now you have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Cupid's arrow strikes. So this is like the second card in here where it's like talking about Cupid. Love is in the air. And got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. I see. Then imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So this is more about focusing more on what you want, not letting the negative thoughts and the dark thoughts take over your mind and take you down this rabbit hole of fear and doubt and thinking that the past is going to repeat itself type thing. We got manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And then new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So there is definitely a new beginning coming for someone. And your final message says, a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I don't know why, I just thought about Barney and Friends with the I love you song. I love you, you love me. We love each other. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, but yeah, this is your message. And thank you for joining me. If you made it this far, go ahead, like the video, share. And if you feel so guided to look at the first video, feel free to do that. The link will be posted below. See you next time.